My life revolves around ferrets and rabbits. I'm a traditional rabbiter, but not one that grew up in the countryside. I grew up in the industrial town of Middlesbrough, the borough, in the northeast of England. I make my living from rabbits, and yet none of my family have ever hunted, shot, fished, or indeed ferreted. That's because being a ferreter, we use no poisons or toxins, just an age-old traditional pastime and art. We're not noisy, we're using fieldcraft, we're silent, we're effective. And that's why I love it, because it gives me the chance to express myself in my writing and my filming and my talks, just to educate people. It's not me, I'm just a conduit for the information to let people know not to go ferreting, but to understand why we go ferreting. And then they can form their own opinions. My opinion, it doesn't matter what quarry you hunt. It could be deer, it could be fish, you could be shooting, you could be stalking, or you may use a supermarket trolley. Because if you're hunting the supermarket shelves for food for yourselves, you're still using that most instinctive instincts. You could be like me after rabbits. It's an ancestral urge to hunt. It's in our DNA. To those looking into our world, they may see it as primitive. Well, it is. I'm not going to argue. Because if you can't better anything, it is going to age. You see, ferreting is about just more, a lot more than going out and killing rabbits. It's about being a custodian of the land. It's about being an educating teacher. It's about being a diplomat and a conservationist. And we've got to wear all these hats to be efficient at what we're doing on the land. That's because we have an environmental responsibility, not only to understand where our food comes from and all those skills and characters it takes to harvest it, but how the land is managed, because every piece of land somewhere in the world, it needs managing. Being a ferreter, I find myself blessed. I'm using a traditional method in a modern world full of technology. It's not just my job, it's still my passion. My name is Simon Whitehead, and this is my why.